Does that mean I'm not allowed to build, or?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, Cranky. I thought you said I even got a name. See, look, it says Guild Hall Rep and then Mantis. Like, I thought you said I could build here. Oh. Hello, my beautiful bugs, and welcome back to another episode on the Obsidian Order server. So, in the last episode, we ended up working on the lovely olive tree farm, Greco-Roman, a whole bunch of names for it. And so we have that in place. Now, I'm over here at the Capitol because this is kind of like the central point where I can get to everything else because we have some jobs to do today that aren't at the village. So we need to go, and first, we need to go find Cranky, because Cranky is going to let me know how I'm supposed to be building an office in his kingdom, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So we need to go find him, and then after that, we are going to head over to the bakery area, and we're actually going to get started on that project. Super excited about that. So let's head over to Cranky's. Cranky! Oh, Cranky!
Oh, hello?
Oh, I hear ya. Oh, hey!
Hello, hi!
Hey, Cranky! How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
Yeah,
Your
it's
kingdom
going.
is expanding quite, prolifically.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the scale.
just a smidge.
Just a tad bit.
Just a tad bit.
What's up? What's up, Mantis? What you up to?
I want to build my office, and I may have forgotten what I'm allowed to do. So I
Gotcha.
figured I'd come find you and ask the master to tell me what it is that I'm allowed to do within his kingdom.
Gotcha.
Okay, hold on. There.
All right.
Like, just wait for you to get back. Hold on.
Does that mean I'm not allowed to build, or?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, Cranky. I thought you said I even got a name. See, look, it says Guild Hall Rep and then Mantis. Like, I thought you said I could build here. Oh.
Of course, Mantis. Of course, you're allowed to build here. Let me walk you to your plot, okay? Over in this directione. You picked it out.
Yes.
So no takesy backsies. Unfortunately, it's against the rules here. This is all yours. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Do what you want. That's the rules.
That's...
No, honestly, there's nothing much to it. I don't care what you do. You can take down the walls. This one you share with Corgi.
No,
but
she
pretty
completely covered it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I can take down the entire wall too. I think.
Yep. And one thing I will tell you, one thing that Corgi was scared to do, because she made this cool looking fireplace.
Right.
And she didn't do an exhaust vent.
Oh.
Like she didn't put a chimney outside.
Huh.
Because she was scared. What is that? Oh, it's a lantern. Okay, sorry. Sorry, getting distracted. But she was scared to put the chimney there because she didn't want to ruin the outside looks.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I do not care.
Got it.
Not at all.
Okay.
So whatever you want to do with this place, it is 100% up to you. But this is where you're going to be conducting official business.
Okay. So what you're saying is that so I put a TNT right there, right?
Mm.
No? I think... What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really want to. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that means I should probably go and get some supplies and actually make an office then, so we can have the guild here.
Yep.
All right.
All right, well, you have fun.
Yeah, I noticed that it's slightly an OSHA complaint waiting to happen underneath this. So, yeah.
Yeah, you do got to kind of be careful. I think that's the one stipulation. You're allowed to do whatever you want, but if you dig down, you might die. So,
yes.
do your thing.
Yay! Oh, that's funny. And done. So it was definitely nice to actually have a small project. All the ones I've kind of been doing have been like the giant projects. I'm like, let's go over and do something small over at Cranky's. Granted, his kingdom isn't small. And I'll come over here. You guys really, you need to go and watch Cranky's stuff, because holy cow is this, I love this place. Every single time I come over here, I go exploring a little bit. Like, let's see, what's new in the kingdom of Cranky and the kingdom of Mud. But yeah, so this is our little office. So this is for the guilds. So of course we've got, you know, the villagers here. So they're the ones who kind of represent the guilds. So, you know, like the Explorers Guild, the Warriors Guild, the Artisans, the Farmers, and, you know, and all of that. So yeah, so that's what this guy is here. He's asking for tips because, you know, of course, you know, the guilds don't pay him enough, apparently. So he tries to be very, you know, be like, hey, look, please, give me a little bit of tip. And then this is the handbook on the guild. So this is the one that the people who join the server end up getting. So let's see if I can grab this one. Yeah, so the guilds. So this book is the one that gives the different information about the, you know, the different guilds, who they are, who leads them, how they kind of formed, and all of that. And so yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of put them into the bookcases, just as a little bit of lore and stuff. And they got a little filing cabinet to keep track of like any orders and stuff like that. And then yeah, and then he's got a little office back here where he can end up sitting and working. And then this was supposed to be a bookcase, but for some reason, yeah, the little bookcases aren't working, so I can't use them in the stone cutter. So yeah, so we ended up with a barrel. We got a little emerald block, and then a chest that you can't open, and then just a little bit of decoration as to, you know, things like the you know, the guilds would end up selling. And yeah, so it kind of made it a little bit more overgrown. It was more along these lines. So just, you know, a little bit. But I was like, you know what? We're green. Let's do this. So add a little bit more, you know, greenage and all of that. And yeah, so definitely really happy with the way that this turned out. So this will kind of be the representative of the guilds here in the Mud Kingdom. So now after this, we've got to get back to our big projects. So I guess I am off to the bakery. And here we are. Now, this is our little TP point statue. It's a little cupcake. I was like, you know, what am I going to do for a bakery? What kind of statue could I make? Like, you know what? A cupcake works perfectly for that. Now, I ended up riding over here on one of my skeleton horses, so I've brought that all the way over here. It was a little bit of a trek, and then I found a donkey. So now I have a donkey over here as well. I can't remember. Do I have? No, I don't have anything in their inventory. So yeah, it was a trek getting over here, but we made it and we claimed the area. And yeah, so it's relatively flat, which is going to be good because we're going to have farms, because the idea is that the bakery will supply supplies for the, let's see, making cakes. So that's wheat, eggs, milk, and sugar, I believe. Cookies. So you've got the cocoa beans, which I've got started over here, and wheat, I believe. I don't make these all that much. And then pumpkin pies. So we need some place to have pumpkins and sugar. So those are the two that, you know, we kind of need for the pumpkin pies. And I think those are the only sweet treats in Minecraft, I think, maybe. Possibly. But that's the general idea, is that the bakery is going to be the, you know, the main area where we'll, you know, kind of have farms for that, so that somebody can come over here, they can AFK, and they can get all the stuff from that. Granted, with the cows, it's just going to be a pasture, and then the wheat we're going to build a huge, like, oh my gosh, it's going to be kind of like the one wheat field that I did way back when. In fact, I think that might have been season 1. But regardless, it was a while ago. Just that huge wheat farm that, yeah, Cranky decided to come over and steal a bunch of wheat. So I'll have to, yeah, make sure that none of his UFOs come over here and start making crop circles. But yeah, so the building that I'm going to be doing is a modified version of the center building of the castle that I had done for Spawn in a prior season. I really liked that building, and I wanted to bring it forward into another season because I never did anything with the interior. And so I was like, you know what? Let's bring that over here, modify it so that it kind of fits the, you know, theme of our bakery. And then, yeah, we can actually start putting farms and all kinds of stuff on the on the inside of that. So let's go ahead and get started. And there we have it. One finished bakery. Well, at least part of the bakery. This is at least the main building of it. We still have an entire area that we've got to kind of get everything set up in. But this, at least, we have we have the main building. Now, for those of you who have been around on the on the channel for a while, this is one of the buildings that I had in the castle on season 1 of the Obsidian Order. Now, granted, I did change it, so it is now a windmill instead of kind of like a guard tower kind of thing. And so I decided that the wind was going to be blowing east to west, which is usually kind of how it goes anyways. Though there is, of course, some variations and all that. But this is Minecraft. We pretty much have a choice, either east or west, north, south, kind of thing. So I was like, you know what? Okay, we're going east to west. Now, with this, this hill right here, the idea is that this hill helps to kind of block the wind. So the wind is blowing this way, so it makes makes that go. And then we use this hill here to kind of block the wind so that the little area down here for the bakery is all protected. So over here, we've got some cookies for sale, so people can come over here, buy cookies, they can sit down, eat. There's a little table in here. And I decided for the bakery to go with the orange, red, and brown. And I'm going to need some help from you guys here in a little bit. I'll show you in just well, not really a second, but a minute. And then over here, we got the pumpkin pie. And then, of course, we got the lovely cakes over here. And then I figured with this, we kind of use the concrete putter. And then we'd have the mud. For one, you guys can't hear it. Whoa, okay. My sounds are apparently down. But yeah, I love the sound that these things actually make. So in between the bricks and the packed mud. Oh my gosh, I love it. So yeah, so we can go ahead and head in here. Now this is definitely a lot darker in here. And so I ended up using the spruce for the flooring up on top, which is also the ceiling here. And then we've got the dark oak. That's not going to stay there, but, I need to work on other stairs and all of that. So this is still very much a work in progress. And here we've got this giant room here, and then we've got this one here. This goes out into the outside, and then it mirrors, this is a mirror image. So one side is exactly the same as the other than that. That is, yeah. But as you can see, I'm going to need to figure out a way that we can actually get up into here, because this is where the actual mill would end up being. And so I'm thinking of probably doing some kind of elevator system kind of thing so that they can bring the actual bags of flour and stuff down. But we've got this one right here that I believe is I think that's the actual roof. So if we come up here, we should end up hitting a ladder. No, okay, no, I've got 2 floors. Okay, so this one, yeah, because there's the ladder. I ran out of scaffolding. So okay, I guess that's what we're going to be using. But that's the roof. So we would end up basically popping in here with the windmill and then creating the actual mill part of it. So this floor may change. This was all based on the one that I did before, and so the actual interior and all of that is going to be something that kind of changes. So I figured that just like with the prior idea, this and that one will be dining halls and areas where you can buy baked goods and all of that. And then down here is going to be where I put in some of the farms, we need cocoa farm, and then we're gonna need a pumpkin farm. The pumpkin farm I'll probably end up having to do as a different building because that takes up a whole lot of space. But yeah, so we definitely got lots and lots of opportunity to kind of build stuff. And then I'm also thinking about turning this, because this was originally another portal which we aren't using this season. So I'm thinking that this is going to be a staircase down into a basement, and we can make even more space for more of the lovely farms. Now let's go ahead and come over here, because I want to show you the sides of the building. Because we've got this area here that is in the terracotta. Now, like I said, the colors for the bakery are the brown, red, and orange, as you can see on the flag up there, and then also the table over there. But I don't know which one to do. Now with the cupcake, that doesn't have to stay the pink and the gray. That is I just put that up there because I'm we need to put something back there, and so I kind of put a little cupcake, which is our teleport point. So that's going to be more our billboard kind of thing rather than what's actually up there. But my question is, do we do orange or we do red? So I've got this building here and that one over there, which has the terracotta. And I was thinking, I don't know if I really like just having the regular terracotta. And so I'm thinking that we actually change the colors. So we have the option either orange or red. And yeah, so I figured I would pass that off to you guys and be like, hey, what do you think? Should we do red or should we do orange? And yeah, so you can see that we have that one over there as well. So I might turn that one and that one into like the cocoa bean farms. That way we have a whole lot of cocoa beans. And then, yeah, and then we got this little, just a small little farm over here, which, yeah, apparently this guy does not want to turn into an actual pumpkin. But that's all right. So this is what I'm going to be using to kind of create more of the actual farms. And then that'll be kind of like more like the kitchen farms. So not something that they're first selling and all of that. That's to help, like with making food and whatnot for the actual employees. So yeah, definitely really happy with the way this turned out. Now I want to go ahead and get on, I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Get onto the roof so I can show you what is going on. If we come over here and smack my face. All right, so if we come over here without falling off the roof. Now, this huge swath of land, which is all nice and flat. My thought is just kind of like how they do here where I live. Usually nice flat land is reserved for actual farms. So I'm thinking that all this lovely flat land is going to be turned into the wheat farms. And then, because we also need to have an area for chickens so we can get eggs. And we need an area for cows, which we need the milk for. And so my idea is that this hillier areas we would actually use for our ranch area. So we would, we could have a whole bunch of the cows up over here, and then all of this would end up being our wheat fields. Now, in between episodes, my plan is to actually get in all of the wheat fields because, oh my gosh, I remember doing that before, and it takes a huge amount of time. So that's what I'm going to be doing in between episodes. And then next episode, we will definitely work on like getting the farm set up and all of that for here because I want to make sure that we have everything set up here in the actual bakery so we can call it done and officially open it up. So yeah, oh my gosh, we definitely had a very busy episode at this time. We've got, our personal build all up. Well, not really personal build. This is actually a community build, but a community center is, up and getting ready to actually be able to be open, and it's starting to rain. We got our office done over in the Mud Kingdom, so kind of appropriate that it's raining because, mud and all of that. And yeah, definitely lots of things that we can end up getting accomplished from here on out. So I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed the episode, and if you did, definitely hit that like button.
If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.